All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna sit up on this blanket ugh, and that'll be that. So everybody, if you can't get to a little cross-legged, something that feels comfortable, and just check in for a moment. Close your eyes, feel where your weight is in your body. And I want you to kind of take your torso, rock it a little bit forward, rock it a little bit back, and just pay attention to where you're holding you, Joanne, Ward, Linda. Where are we holding ourselves? And from here, now start to intentionally create a little rounding in the low back and then a little lengthening. So in your espalda baja inferior, you want to do a little rounding and then a little lengthening, and then you can kind of add some arching. So just movement from the tailbone to get us going. And then I want you to sort of discern for yourself when you feel your lumbar is in its happy place, where it feels like your hips are kind of releasing, relaxing, your low back can lengthen out. And then hold on to that for a moment and place your hands on your hips, and then just begin to bring your ribs side to side. So there's many reasons why these parts of our torso get tight, whether it's too much sitting, too much standing, too much running, too much living, right? So just take a moment to kind of loosen all of this up. Good. And it's also nice because you're bringing blood flow around your organic body, just with these little movements. Okay, so then from there, let's just slide the hands up the ribs. And I want you to feel a twist happen right there in your center. And you can feel the rib cages funnel in and your scapula funnel in on top as you twist. So hopefully the obliques are waking up. Cada dirección each side. Beautiful. And then from there, let's go ahead and slide the hands right back down and take a few full circles with your torso. Oh, getting lots of kicks. And we're going to take those circles all the way around the other way. It says I must be like taking this baby to the merry-go-round, to the carnival or something. All right, so then from there, let's bring your fingertips for a moment to your clavicle, to your scapula, and then just take a second to circle. So I want you to feel as your arms are lifting, elbows lift, scapula pulls down. And just kind of try to wake that up. And somehow there's something about that action that makes my shoulders so happy. Good. And again, so it's your scapula pulling down as the elbows rise. And why don't you change that direction? Feeling again, long spine. Good. And then from there, let's just sweep the hands behind the head for a moment. Let the head go. And then let the head move down. And let the head rise up, resting your head here in your hands. And then exhaling, rounding, letting your head come over. Good. Inhale, coming all the way up one more time. And exhale, round. So let's find a tall spine. And from here, just a few times, sweep the arms out like you were riding on a little bicycle. Feeling the chest nice and open. Good. And again, just blood flow through your shoulders. Good. Reverse. Good. And then from here, let's open our arms out to the side. And you're going to take that same sort of almost like a little bicycling action, pushing, reaching out through the arms. Good. Reaching through your palms, por las manos, por los dedos, through your fingertips. Good. And let's reverse. And again, push. Push being the operative word. All right. And then from there, open the arms for a moment, unfold the two legs. We're going to inhale, stretch, reach your sternum, bring your sternum forward, and then exhale, bring it back. So you're going to inhale, open fully. Feel the lumbar is moving in, and then you're going to exhale and pull back. So just give this a few rounds. Good. Por la columna, through your spine. Good. And then feeling your spine apoyado, supported through the abdomen. Good. So let's hold back here for just a moment and then create a little sweep side to side. So it's through your ribs, por las costillas, lado y lado, taking your ribs just side to side. Good. From here, let's pause on one side. I'm going to hold on the right and just come down and up through my rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then arms up, arms down, brazos arriba, brazos abajo. Good. One more time. Beautiful. And then we're going to switch. Cambiamos lados. And you're going to pulse 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then once again with the arms down and up. Brazos arriba, brazos abajo. 2 y 1. Good. So let's pause. Open your 2 arms, open the 2 legs, sweep one arm underneath, one arm overhead. Inhale, sit it up. Exhale, sweep one arm underneath, one arm sobre tu oreja, one arm over your head. Inhale and exhale, a long reach. Good. Using your breath, guiding you here. Beautiful. So now we're going to pause, come onto that one side, and then just with the top leg, let it float down and up. Let's go 10 and 9. So you want to feel inner thigh, outer leg. 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Stretch and reach your arm and leg away, and then we'll pull right back in. So we're going to come out and in, afuera, adentro. Good. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, y 4, 3, and 2, y 1. Let's hold those limbs out and take them down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend the knee, hand to the ankle, slide, reach the hip back behind you. Good. So everybody should feel right here. I don't know, you could be fancy with this arm if you dared. You don't have to, of course. And then exhale, let's just set that down, dos brazos arriba. Take your 2 arms up. And then we're going to sweep our weight over onto the other side, down and up with this leg. 10 and 9, 8 and 7. Bueno, pierna arriba y abajo. 3, 2 y 1. Good. Now we're going to stretch and reach out, pull in, reach out, pull in, reach out, pull in, afuera, adentro. Good. Adelante, atrás. 2 and 1. And let's hold and let those limbs just float down and up. 10, 9, and 8. Down and up, slowly, steady, easy, even. Good. 2 and 1. Bend. Hand to the ankle. Big stretch back behind you. If you felt like pulling that opposite arm up from the floor, finding some balance as you stretch, como no. And then from here, let's slide that leg down. Take the opposite leg next to it. Inhale. So I've got, this is my right side, facing the screen here, la pantalla. And then I'm going to exhale, move my sternum forward. And exhale, move that right back, sitting up for a moment, 2 arms. And we're going to go opposite arm and leg. Let them lift. Van a subir y bajar juntos. You're going to let them lift and lower together. Good. Try just a couple more rounds. Just waking up your core. Good. Feeling your thoracic still moving in, so you're able to sit tall here, sit and be comfortable. Let's hold with your right leg in the air and then just lightly extend the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Switching sides, left leg up. And then just lightly extend through the knee for 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. Once again, move the spine, take a big stretch forward, and then exhale, bring your two hands underneath your shoulders, and then let's lightly extend two legs. And again, we'll take 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Good. So you reach through the heels, por los talones. Good. 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Exhale, hands here back behind the thighs. And then I just want you to slowly let your body roll down to the floor. And we're going to tuck your shoulder blades onto the back and take a second, really stretch, reach your hips one direction. So again, that stretch comes from pushing through the heels. That's what's going to allow you to get up into this little pike. Good. And then from here, go ahead, feel your heels in line with your sitting bones. Bring your arms tucked into your sides. And then empujamos, push and lift, letting the pelvis rise up. Shoulder blades tucked together. And then exhale, slowly let the bones of your back return to the floor. Inhale. And exhale, the pelvis rises up once again. And then it comes right back down. Good, so this time we're gonna do that same thing, but I want you to just lift your right heel, the right heel only, and then exhale, let the pelvis come up. From here, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, with only that right heel lifted, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly bring it down. Switching sides, the opposite heel lifts. Pull the pelvis up from the floor and then lightly pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, slowly lower that down. Two heels up. And you're going to lift the pelvis, lightly pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, and now open and close your knees just an inch for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold the knees slightly adducted. Now tap the heels down and up into the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, slowly bring those bones back down. Elbows pull in, tapping your knees. So we're going to stretch and reach right arm and left leg out and pull in. Left arm and right leg out and pull in. Good. We're going to try opposite arm and leg here just a few times. Stretch, reaching out. Exhale, finding center. Estirando afuera. Exhale adentro. Good. Dos or tres más. Just feeling that full extension here. Good. And then let's pause. You're going to take two arms and one leg. And right back in. Two arms and one leg. Right back in. Dos brazos y adentro. Una pierna y adentro. And now we're going to take two arms, two legs out and in. Reach them out. Pull them in. Reaching out. Pulling in. We'll go tres y dos y uno. Very nice. Exhale from here. Two legs lift and lower together. So we're going to come down and up and move down and take it up. Let's make this 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful pause. Bend the two knees for a moment. Exhale, open the arms, and then we're just going to stretch, take the knees to one side And bring the limbs right back up. Let's go knees, otra dirección. Y ahora arriba. Vamos a bajar, bajar, bajar. Lower, lower, lower. And then right back up. Bajando, bajando. You can lower once again. And pull right back up. Beautiful. Let's take that down. And then right back up. Excellent. 2 legs up in the air. And then again, the legs will lower to the side. And come up. Vamos a bajar las piernas. You lower the legs. Y arriba otra vez. Good. Bajando. Subiendo. Bajando. Subiendo. Let's hold the legs on one side and let the bottom leg, la pierna baja, can come down and up. Here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sweeping the legs, letting them find the other side. La pierna baja, the down leg comes down and up. There we go. We'll take another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 2 legs, 2 arms arriba, and then you're going to let opposite arm and leg van a circular. They're going to circle and then change the direction. Circling. Good. And then otra pierna, otro brazo. Good. Circling away from the body. So feel that in the shoulder, in the hip. Y ahora cambiando la dirección. And then changing the direction once again. Beautiful. Let's bend the knees. Take your arms here to your sides. And then exhale, pelvis comes up. And then slowly it lowers back down. Good. This time, ball of the right foot lifts, and you're going to push, lift, and hold the ball of the right foot lifted as you pulse the pelvis down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, releasing that down, ball of the left foot, planta del pie izquierdo. And we're going to come all the way up, lifting the pelvis, and then down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, slowly lowering back down. Balls of both feet, las plantas de los dos. Y arriba otra vez. Now you're lifting the pelvis. Now from here, lightly push the sitting bones and you'll pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then tapping the balls of the feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, open and close the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly lowering those bones back down to the floor. Knees sobre el pecho. Arms are over the chest. Now you can exhale, lift your head and chest if you like. Gaze, vista tu ombligo. And I'm going to lower my head. And we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a pause. Everyone can lower their head. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, extend the 2 legs out. Arms here to your sides, lifting the head and chest, or keeping it down. And you'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a pause. Bend the knees once again. Bring the heels together, toes apart. And then just tap the heels right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, extend the 2 legs, and then we'll beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Dos brazos arriba, 2 arms up. Exhale, you'll round through the ribs. Lift your head and chest. Keep it lifted. or just arms here at your sides for inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bend the knees. Hands here, if you'd like, to the outsides of the ankles, and just lightly rock your hips lado y lado. So just getting a little release there. Good. And then from here, if you like, you can find yourself rocking up into a seated position. Good. And you can try a couple more of those. Inhaling back. Exhale, feeling your way up. Good. Inhaling back. And exhale, coming up. Last time, inhale. And exhale all the way up. From here, I'm going to hold my 2 arms first out and tap the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now abrimos los brazos. You're going to open the arms, tap the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms up, tap the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale. Set the feet down, taking your weight forward. Inhale, a little stretch. Taking la espalda adelante, taking your spine forward. And then exhale, moving back. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, moving back. One more. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. 2 arms all the way up. 2 legs, extend. And then we will work on, that was my sacrum adjusting. I'm getting my little prop here. We'll do work on some roll-ups. I'm just needing to be propped. There's not a lot of support I'm getting right here. So inhale, and let's exhale and slowly begin to roll all the way down to the floor. So your head can come all the way back. It should be the last thing. I'm not really going for that. So I'm going to inhale and just leave my chin tucked in. And then exhale. Slowly pull my weight up. Good. Take one arm alongside the ear and perhaps one arm to your chest. And you can exhale and slowly roll down. 2, 3. Once again, take a breath. Inhale and exhale, lifting, reaching through the toes. Coming up. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale, switching arms. Vamos a intentarlo otra vez, otro lado. So we'll try this on the other side. Coming down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Bueno, y lo haremos otra vez. You're going to lift right back up. Good. Take that arm down, cross it over your chest. Inhale. And exhale, bajando. You're going to lower, lower, lower. And from here, once again, bring the weight up. 3, 2, 1. And then change the cross of the 2 arms. Inhale. And exhale, lowering. 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale, coming up. 3, 2, 1. 2 arms can stretch. Van a extender adelante. You'll stretch forward. And then reach your arms up and out. And then right nice and tall. Alta otra vez. So we're going to stretch, reach arms adelante. Good. And then come right back down. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. So now we're going to inhale, come forward. Exhale, float. Bring your fingertips here for a moment to anywhere on the legs that you can kind of comfortably pull back and get the scapula on your spine and your lumbar moving forward, moviendo adelante. Good. So give this Paschimottanasana a few breaths, stretching your hamstrings by pushing down just a couple of inches above the knees. Because if you anchor your energy there, suddenly it's really working. And then from here, let's go ahead and fold. I'm going to take my right leg up and bring my hand here. Just keep it behind this leg for a moment and just stretch. And then you can see about lowering your weight. Coming, stretching down towards the floor. You can walk your hands down this leg if that feels comfortable. Beautiful. And then taking a breath, you'll exhale, rise up slow. Excellent. Nice and tall. Let's try this. You can do that same thing with this leg lifted. You might want to give it a little pulse just to wake up the hip flexor. 2, 1, and then exhale, lower it down. Woo! That's a foot. Inhale and exhale up. And now from here, I just want you to hug this leg in. So let it come towards you for a moment. Perhaps estirando, perhaps crossing your body. Good. And then you can place the foot either to the inside of the thigh, or you can put the foot in the hip crease. Take the arms, brazos arriba, and come and stretch forward for a moment. So the arms can stretch forward, or the same arm of your bent leg can reach behind you. Good. And from here, let's just try for a moment, bringing your 2 hands underneath your hombros, 2 hands under your shoulders. Bend that supporting long leg, and exhale, let the pelvis come up for a few breaths. And exhale, release. So now you'll extend your right leg, and then this left leg should be bent. We'll take our hands here to it. La pierna izquierda, or whichever leg you haven't stretched this way yet, we'll do this one. Okay, so feel again 3 inches above your quadricep. If you can put some energy there and extend the heel, suddenly things are feeling pretty good. From here, you can gradually sort of let your weight move down. If you want to make this a full stretch towards the floor, you can walk your hands down the leg. Good. And then from there, no sentamos arriba, you're going to sit up once again. And we did something. Oh, yes. We released, and then we let that leg lift a couple times. And then we came down, 2, 3. And then we lifted right back up, 2, 3. And then we just let this leg cross the midline of your body. Let it rest here on your baby. No, but this is actually a great time. So what I want you to check for yourself is if your thoracic spine has moved back. And really think less about your chin coming towards your torso and more about the thoracic spine moving towards the shin. And that's going to help you get a better opening in the hip. So now we'll let this foot, if it'd like, come to the hip crease in la cadera. And then you'll inhale, take the 2 arms arriba, arriba, muy arriba. And then exhale. I've got to negotiate my heel and baby situation. So you're going to come and stretch forward. You may find that same arm wants to bend and reach around. Stretch towards the leg. And then from here, we can take 2 hands back behind the shoulders, detrás de los hombros. You can take them back for a moment. Bend the knee and lift. Just give that a few breaths. And then we'll exhale, release. And from here, unfold your two legs once again. I'm gonna move my little prop to the side, take my arms, sweep up, and exhale, float back, lift the two legs, cross the two ankles, and bring myself over for just a moment onto all fours. So take a second here to really release the low back, la cabeza arriba, your head up, and your tail up, and then rounding and pulling down. Good, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good, so now the thighs are gonna float back and then the hips are gonna slowly move forward. So we're gonna push back, 2, 3, and stretch and move. Adelante, dos, tres. So we're gonna stretch back, 2, 3, and then move adelante. Y ahora atrás. Good. Y ahora adelante. Beautiful. So let's take a pause back here for a moment. Really let the sternum melt into the floor and take the tailbone all the way up. So this is a big movement of your thoracic spine in towards your body and down towards the floor. Just take that in for a minute. Good, and now you'll hold on to that stretch. So you feel the scapula really moving in. And from here, knees right under your hips for a moment. Let's slide your right leg and left leg. And we're just going to let them come, or this is an arm. They're going to come down and up together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that hand to your low back. Bend and straighten the knee, getting the kneecap nice and high. And we'll take again 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And now we're going to hold that heel, take it to the sky for 10, 9, 8, 7. Someone else is kicking right along with us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, and just move some weight back for a moment. Good, and take two arms. Good, so you're in a little Virasana. Torso's melting between your thighs. Good, and then let's sweep your two arms right back out. And then push, move some weight forward. And from here, now the left leg slides out and lifts, and then walk your right fingertips out. And then down and up. We'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm here at the low back. We'll bend and straighten for 10. And then to make sure you really find extension through the knee joint, you don't want the shin to plop down and up, but instead really feel full extension here. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we'll hold that heel to the sky, down and up. 10, 9, through the glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, bring it in, slide it back, and two arms over your chest for a moment. Two arms can lift up. Okay. And then from here, let's come out of that child's pose without using our hands. Good. And just let your back now stretch the other way, Ustrasana. So the shin bones pressing into the floor. Beautiful. And from here, I'll bring our arms back down. I'm going to rotate over onto my side and come into the floor. So you can take your top hand to your hip, and then vamos a bajar y subir. So just let the top leg come down and up by itself a few times, waking up inner thigh, outer hip. Exhale, 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So now bring that leg forward, take it down and up just by itself. Inner thigh, outer hip. Good. And then from here, reach the leg back behind you. Same thing. Inner thigh, outer hip. The leg lifts. Good. Feeling your hip bones stay balanced. Beautiful. Bring that leg, sweep it through. It will circle 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead. Bend this knee. Elbow. So you're going to externally rotate. Let the elbow and the knee reach together and close. You're going to stretch and reach out and in. Stretch, reach out and in. Afuera, adentro, out and in. Hold the limbs out. Take them down and up. Arriba y abajo. Good. Few more here. Again, just feeling that blood flow through the hip, circulating. 2 and 1. Take a little pause. Perhaps the hand and foot come together. Deeper stretch. And then from here, I want you to, so we'll bend that front leg, or bend this top leg, and then let the bottom leg just float by itself, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then 5 tiny little circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Setting that leg down. The top leg can now travel forward, getting a little stretch. Your top arm, if you'd like, you can let it circle. And then let it circle the other way. Good. And then from here, your top arm and bottom leg, you let them pull towards each other, and let this really, really deeply stretch your hip flexor. And then we're going to pull our little body into a little ball, acurrucándonos. And then we'll push up. Find that sequence on the other side. Que bien. Beautiful. So just lowering down. And remember, top hip stacks over the bottom hip. You want to find balance in your pelvis. And then begin to lift your top leg down and up. So put energy through the ball of the foot and through the heel. And again, there's a temptation to let the hips get really slack the closer you get to the floor. Try to really keep the wobble out of your pelvis. Beautiful. Let's take the leg forward and we're going to come down and up. Push that bottom leg into the floor. Find stability through your inner thigh. Beautiful. And then same thing, this leg's going to travel back, inner thigh, outer hip, and then you're pushing down through the bottom leg. So many different ways to do side work, and it's nice to experiment and do it different ways, different times. 2 and 1. Good. So now circle that leg. You know, what matters is that you're finding mobility, finding stability, and strengthening and circulating. Good. Circle the other way. Beautiful. And then let's bend this knee, elbow to knee. And then you're going to reach out, pull in, reach out, pull in. Pay attention to your shoulder, pay attention to your hip. Support healthy movement there. Good. Good, and then from here, let's move down and up with these limbs. Abajo y arriba, abajo y arriba, abajo y arriba. Good, let's hold these limbs up now, and then just really get a deep stretch. Ooh. Feels like heaven in the sacroiliac. So the hand comes anywhere on the leg, right? That feels like a comfortable reach for you, and then extension through the heel into the sky. Good. From there, you can pick up the bottom leg, and we'll just go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and then 5 little circles, cinco circulitos, 2, and 1, other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. That leg comes down, and now your top leg lowers, and now this top arm puede circular. It can circle. And then we can allow it to circle the other way. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this bottom leg can bend. Hand here to the foot. And a deep, deep stretch. So hopefully you're feeling through your quadricep, through your hip flexor. Quadricep psoas. Long stretch. Let's tuck all of that back in. Push through one hand. Push through 2 feet. And lift your whole body here for a moment in the air. Good. Finding a little down dog. Excellent. And then we'll just walk our hands back towards your feet, right, left, right. So I've got a kind of wide down dog happening here just because it feels nice, or a wide forward bend. And then we're going to exhale, pull some weight into our feet and bring ourselves up and into standing. So we'll just finish up with a little bit of weight work. So you can find your weight. And we'll bring your heels just a little bit wider than sitting bone apart. I'm going to hold my weights here in my 2 hands, and then just let my weight move from one leg to the other leg. So I'll hold. Good. So hopefully when you're lifting the leg, the hips, la cadera todavía está equilibrada. So hopefully your hips stay balanced as you do this little lift and lower. Good. Pause in your center, and then just fold through your biceps. So exhale 5, and exhale 4, and exhale 3, and 2, and 1. Now pause, take your weight just into one leg, and then same thing with your biceps. 5. Good. Por los brazos. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switching sides, inner thigh, outer hip. Lift the leg and take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to the center. Reach your 2 arms out and pull in. So brazos afuera as the thighs move back and right back in. So down and up, down and up, abajo, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo, arriba. Good. Let's hold our weight up. Take your one leg and you're just going to lift out to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg right back in. Good. Let's take 5 and up. So abajo, arriba, 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up, 1 and up and hold. Shift the weight as the leg moves down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pause, set it down, move the thighs back, and now with your arms circling forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and straighten your 2 knees, extending the arms back behind you. Exhale and reach. Exhale and reach. Expirando. Good. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. So now hold down here. Pick up one foot and you're going to ball to heel for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Set it down, switching sides. Pick up, ball to heel, heel, ball, heel. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Set your 2 feet down, reach your 2 arms back. 10 tiny little pulses back here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 2 heels up, bend at the knees for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. 2 arms are going to come up and then they'll reach out. So subiendo, abriendo y bajando. Let's come up, out, down, and in. Good. Up, out, down, and in. Beautiful. So now heels together, toes apart, up, out, down, and in. Good. Up, out, down, and in. Good. Bending, extending. Beautiful. So now we're going to pause with your arms out, knees bent, lift the heels and down. Lift the heels, talones arriba y abajo. We'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold, bend the knees down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, arms in, heels down, feet wide, and we're going to exhale, lift and lower, bajando y arriba, bajando y arriba. Now let's add that circular motion back into the arms, down and out. Good. Head right above the tail and up. Good. Now we're going to hold with the knees bent and the arms out. And then from here, circle, reach away. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Change the direction. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale. Weights move down. 2 hands move out. 10 toes pull forward, and then reach your hips just side to side for a moment. Estirando lado y lado. Inhaling up, exhale, reaching your weight. Beautiful, beautiful. And from here, exhale, let the head melt down, and your dos brazos adelante, 2 arms forward. Estirando muy bien la espalda, so really getting a big, wonderful stretch por la espalda. And one arm crossing your body, reaching towards the opposite ankle. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale. Haciendo otro lado, stretching one arm across the body towards el tobillo opuesto. Beautiful. So now we're going to work 2 hands to either side of your right foot. Stretch and push your left heel deep into the floor as we take a Parsvottanasana. Walking the 2 hands out. Bend your back knee. Let your hips move, stretch, reach forward. And then from there, turn the back toes to face forward, and you'll open into a Trikonasana. Exhale, bring that arm down. Pivot your hands, so just stretching now over the left leg, la pierna izquierda. Good, anchoring that back heel. You can walk your left foot out a little bit. And from here, let the back knee bend, let the hips stretch forward. Good. And then from there, your back toes, let them pivot outward. And then once again, we'll lift into a Trikonasana. Good. Now this back leg, take your 2 hands down. You're going to step the back leg in. Good. Take a little stretch up. Oh, we've got to finish. You all are being very patient. Let's exhale. Lower the weight of the body down to the floor. Just give yourself, we're going to just take a few big breaths. Just bring it home. Good. Let the belly open with your every inhale. Let yourself release with every exhale. And then use an exhale to just fold yourself over onto one side. And push through your feet, push through the arms. And we'll come together. Call it a class. Good. Your practice is a gift, everyone. Tu práctica es un regalo. Muchas gracias. Enjoy your evening.